Speaking of YOLOing, let's talk about our show, Mostly Sports. That you at what time was it? 11:30 Eastern on a random ass Thursday.
I think it was like 9 o'clock.
I go back to the who was the reporter that was like, I worked on this story for 3 years, and then he just tweeted it out.
Yeah,
that was you with the launch of the show. We've been talking about this for months. We've been mapping it out. We've been coming up with a logo, coming up with a name, and then you just tweet it out.
Well, let's talk about the guy behind the curtain. I feel like the wizard was at work here because I wanted to do promos. I wanted to do all these video stuff. And TJ was the voice of God saying, hey, don't do that. Just tweet it out and get it out there. Correct, TJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's better to just drop the bomb rather than have people be like, this is a shitty promo, or, give
what if it would have been a good promo, though?
Shot 5 minutes before we put it out. I don't think it would be that good.
Well, we had months to shoot it.
We had months to shoot it, and then you guys canceled the date that they were going to shoot the promos on because you got COVID.
I had COVID, yeah.
You had COVID.
Yeah.
But this is now 2 shows for me, Brandon, that I've launched at Barstool, that I basically make an announcement that my show is coming, and then everyone's like, oh, sick. Does it start on Monday or Tuesday? And then I'm like, no. It starts in a month and a half.
Whoa, calm down,
you're going to have to... I'll be dead by the time it launches, but yeah, mostly for those who don't know, Brandon and I are doing a live daily YouTube show in the morning. We do not want to say what time yet because that seems to be a bit of controversy around this company that you can't be married to a time, so we don't want to do that yet. But we're going to do a morning YouTube show together. It is called Mostly Sports. It is called that because that is what we're going to be talking about, Brandon. Do we like the name? Do you now that we put it out there and people have consumed it and given you feedback and everything, are you second guessing the name, Brandon? I'm
not. This is the thing. I'm not a good namer of shows. But when we put this one out there, I was scared to death people were going to freak out and say shitty name. But that didn't happen. There was pretty much universal acclaim for it, and there were a couple of people maybe saying not a good name, but I expected everybody to say it, so I'm fine with the name.
I'm fine with the name too. Well, what I told you the whole process is that the name doesn't actually matter. It's all very stupid. Nobody actually cares.
Which I disagree with heavily. I think the name matters a lot.
I think Pardon My Take is objectively a horrendous name for a show if it launched in 2020.
I think it's an amazing name.
It's a terrible name. If 2 dipshits in college launched a podcast called Pardon My Take in 2023, you'd be like, this show's stupid.
Yeah,
but it works because it was a good name back when they launched it, I guess, because they were parodying, Pardon the Interruption and First Take or whatever. But that was my point to you. Is like, I think if the show is good, then everyone's like, that's a great name. And if the show sucks, then they make fun of the name.
Well, I wanted Titus and Walker, but you didn't want to do the name thing again because apparently something in your past or something, I don't know. And then we both universally agreed that Walker and Titus sounded like a disease. So we had to come up with something, and Mostly Sports. Yeah, it works. We're going to be talking about sports mostly.
Have you needed to ice your shoulder from throwing it out, from patting yourself on the back for volunteering to go second on the name, the listing of the name? I mean, God, how many times can you?
Let's be honest. I didn't tweet that out. Listen, I can't help that David Blattman, our senior production guy here at Barstool, if you want to follow him on Twitter, is at David Blattman. I can't help that he tweeted that out, saying that look at Brandon Walker, what a hero. Brandon Walker willingly telling everybody that Mark Titus should go first. I mean, listen, I'm a humble guy, and I'm not going to bring it up again.
I think you let me go first because you know that every show you have at Barstool eventually gets canceled, and this is your way of when this show gets canceled and we just like hit the iceberg and go down. My name being first on it reflects poorly on me and not as poorly on you. I think that's your plan with this. That was really what it was. You're like, I see the writing on the wall because this is destined to be just like every other show I've had here, and I want Titus to.
Nobody remembers the second guy who gets killed in a war. Nobody remembers that guy. So, there's a little bit of that, but this one ain't gonna fail. With this one, we're good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So yeah, go. You can do what? Subscribe on YouTube right now. Subscribe to YouTube.
To the feed.
Mostly Sports at Barstool. And listen,
we don't have any social channels yet because we haven't built those because Brandon tweeted out way too soon and didn't give us time to
You're
build those.
lying right now because TJ gave me the go ahead to tweet it out. TJ gave me. Did you not?
I did.
Yeah, he did. TJ gave me the go ahead, and TJ gave me the go ahead because you were there the whole time.
Sometimes you got to strike while the iron's hot, and the iron was hot at that moment.
Well, there were a lot of controversies about shows and whatnot at Barstool, and shows moving to this time and that time, and shows.
That's why I felt it felt a little panicky to me. It felt like we gotta make sure we get our foot in the door here before the door slams shut. But I felt like we were already in. I didn't know we needed to. But it's fine. It's out there. It's fine. I don't care. Like you said, people don't hate the name. I think the name's fine. I didn't really care about the name that much. I think the logo's good. The logo's good, right?
The logo's good.
Tape on the...
and listen, I don't listen. We don't fight wars, and we're not paving highways. We're not doing hard work. But getting to that good logo was a fucking chore. that was. Yeah. We went through some shit. These eyeballs in here have seen some shit.
Yeah, we went through the mud to get to this.
We went through
Shawshank Redemption. We crawled through the shit. Yeah.
I swear to God, one of them, someone typed out mostly sports on Microsoft Word, highlighted the whole thing, and then changed it to the Wingdings font, and then just sent that in.
One had every letter in a different font.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. So we got there.
But yeah, we're excited about the show. It'll be great. It'll be we're going to talk about sports. That's it. Mostly,
the idea is
what is the idea? Have we honed in on?
Well, it's just two guys talking ball. Two guys that don't presumably hate each other yet. Talking ball. It ain't a Beyond Thunderdome every day, but we're just talking ball.
That's it. We wanted to. The original title that I loved was Two Dudes Talking Ball, but we realized, I think it's John Boy's network. He's got like talking baseball and talking Yanks and stuff like that. And I felt like we were stepping on his toes.
It's kind of bullshit on his part just to take the word talking out of circulation.
Talking, yeah. Yeah, he kind of did. It's like Paris Hilton trademarking that's hot.
Yeah, like that's kind of you took a pretty key word in the business.
Just own talking. Ohio State takes the. We just trademarked the word the.
All right, so September 12th is what we're going with. Definitely wouldn't be smart to launch the Monday after the first NFL Sunday. That would be bad timing.
Well, I looked at the NFL schedule, and week 1's actually not that good. Week 2 is not that good either. Week 3 starts. There's like 2 or 3 good games, but I think if you tune in mid-October, that's when the NFL really gets going. And
don't even worry about it for the good teams until like December.
Just don't even check in until.
That was your thing. You were like, dude, I don't have to watch Georgia and Michigan until November. Well, guess what? There's 128 other fucking teams to watch.
Do you have? One more thing you can help me with. So when we do mostly sports, I'm going to talk football more. I'm going to try to be a football guy. I'm trying to rebrand myself as more than just a basketball guy. What do you have advice for me as I wade more into the football waters? Like, people seem a little more unhinged. Football fans seem a little more unhinged than basketball fans. What am I getting myself? What is the difference between a football fan and a basketball fan that I'm going to have to...
Football fan, there's a higher percentage of football fans, particularly college, that their entirety of their life revolves around their team. Now, I know there's some college basketball guys like that, like some Duke fans, some Kentucky fans, but there's a much higher percentage where everything they tweet, everything they speak, everything they do in life revolves around their team. And if you so much as say, I think they might go 8-4 this year, you are their enemy for life. So you're going to create more enemies, and people are going to want you dead. The other day, I don't know if y'all saw it. I tweeted out a video of Michael Crabtree scoring against Texas. I said this was a top 5 game in the last 20 years.
Nobody saw it because you blocked everybody.
A guy quote tweeted it and said, "Kill yourself." All right. I just you want me to kill myself because I posted a video of Michael Crabtree scoring a touchdown 15 years ago. Noted. You're right. Sorry, buddy. My bad. Fucking pussy.
Did you block him? Did you block him?
No, I didn't. I didn't block him. I did report him.
I want to have I sent this idea to the group chat, and it got crickets in return. But I want people who you've blocked on Twitter, because like the moment we announced the show, I had a lot of people tweeting at me, "Can you get Brandon to unblock me?"
That's going to happen organically. You're going to get that a lot.
I know. I want to do a segment on the show where those people that you blocked and they feel like they were unjustly blocked call in and state their case, and then I get to be the judge as to whether you should unblock them or not.
If you would be an actual judge and not
I will be an actual judge. Like, if people, because I block a lot of people as well. Like, I would be an actual judge, but I think it'd be funny because There are a lot of people that are like, all I did was I made a lighthearted joke, but I want to hear what the joke was. You tell me what the joke was, and I'll be fair. If you say kill yourself, you should block that guy. Yeah.
Well, I don't know why he blocked me.
And then he blocked me. I know. But that would be hilarious. Those people would call in, and they would think they were in the right, and they were like, I don't get it. I don't get it, Brandon.
Right.